Hello and welcome to the Awesome 180 channel. I'm Ashton Doctor, your habit coach, and today I want to start with a very personal story. When I was in school, I was what is called a loner. I had almost no friends, 2 friends, 3 friends, that was it. And during the break, I would spend my time either in the library sitting or shifting through National Geographics or reading Nancy Drew, which was my favorite book at that time. Go figure. And when I was doing that, I was just so scared of the way people were judging me. What are people going to say about me? I was constantly worried about how I will ever make friends. And all my school teachers would come and tell my parents, Ashton is such a lovely boy, but he's so lonely, he doesn't talk to anybody. And then that kept playing on my mind. And throughout my school, and just before starting college, I kept getting that message that Ashton is a lonely boy. Ashton doesn't know how to make friends. And as a result, it kept playing in my mind, and I believed in my heart that I had no idea how to make friends. Then, just before I started junior college, I went for this public speaking course. And in that public speaking course, the person who was conducting the course changed my life forever. He told me something very interesting. He said that whenever you go and meet a complete stranger, that person is as nervous about talking to you as you are about talking to them. And believe me, everybody is craving some form of social contact, some form of friendship. But the problem is we are too shy or scared to talk to them, and they are too shy and scared to talk to us. So as a result, we don't end up doing anything. We don't end up making new friends. And he said something. He said, today I want you to go and I want you to make a new friend. And this was scary for me. That day itself, I had a lunch with family friends. And I went there, and the family friend's niece was there. And she was the first friend that I ever went up to and spoke. And we're still friends, in fact, now. And it's absolutely beautiful because it started on this one dare. Can you make a new friend today? So Shayal, this video is for you. What that person told me was very interesting. He said that start the conversation, compliment somebody on something, a genuine compliment, focus on what your body language is going to be, and then keep asking questions but in a genuine way. So I said that, all right, fantastic, let me see. She was on her computer at that time, MSN Messenger, you remember MSN Messenger? MSN Messenger had just started, and I was like, what is this new thing? And she was like, yeah, I'm actually currently talking to somebody in Australia. And I was like, somebody in Australia, how is that possible? Remember, this is 2000, this is not in 2000, this is 1999, okay? We're talking about like way back when. And I was blown away. And that's when we actually started friends. I was like, wow, you're so cool, tell me more. So that was a compliment. I was being open, I was focusing on my body language, and we took it there. So let me teach you these tricks, because I know many of you would be shy, not knowing how to become friends, how to make friends. So here are 3 things that you can start doing. The first is, what is your body language? Do you greet people with a smile? Right now we're passing through a phase in society where it is very cool to have a grumpy face, to have a disinterested face. That is not how you make friends. Okay, that's how you get pity from people. But that is not how you make friends. You make friends by being approachable, having a beautiful smile, having a little glint in your eye. And this is something that you can practice. I practiced this. I would stand in front of the mirror and I would practice smiling till it became me, till it became genuinely who I was. Once the smile started, I would start using it around. Anytime I met somebody new, I would flash them a smile. And you know what was interesting? They would all smile back. They would all smile back. Because the most contagious thing in the world is not a sneeze. It's not that virus that was going around. It is a smile. Okay, so start smiling. Second thing is, what do you do with your hands? If you're sitting in the corner like this, hands folded, it means you're shutting yourself to the world. Practice opening up. What I used to do was, because I was so scared of standing straight like this and rigid and open chested, I would put my hands in my back pocket of my jeans. So when they're in the back pocket of your jeans, look at my posture, automatically open. And this way, I could be as nervous with my hands fidgeting in my pockets, holding onto my pants for dear life, but my chest was open and I was creating that environment of welcome, come talk to me. The second thing that I did was I learned how to be genuinely interested in people. There is nothing sweeter for a person than their name, and there's nothing more interesting for a person than their own story. So if you learn to be genuinely interested in people and learn how to ask questions about their story, you automatically have them becoming interested in you. So the way you become interesting is to be interested in what other people are going through in their life, what they've been through in their life. One of my favorite ways of doing that is when I speak to people, I immediately start asking them deeper questions. Not surface level questions like how is the weather, what did you eat for lunch today? No. Deeper questions like, tell me, what do you do? Why did you start doing this? Like, was there a spark somewhere? Did you go through something in life? Did you find a skill set that you have innately that you use? And in those questions are deep questions because people haven't asked them this. People haven't talked to them about this. And as a result, they are so open. They're like, yeah, let me tell you about my life. And that is how you start creating that interest, because now you're interested in that person. The third one is to be interesting yourself. Okay. How do you do this? You do this by gaining knowledge. You do this by having experiences. If you are a person who just goes to work, comes back, cooks, sleeps, wakes up, goes to work, come back. If you have no hobbies, if you have no interests in life, you are a boring person. Become more interesting. Do things that scare you. Do new things in life. If you're just going to do the same thing, why would somebody want to be interested in becoming friends with you? As controversial as that last statement was, it is true. Start reading new books, things that showcase your passion. Maybe you love the sea. Do you know everything about the fish that are there? Do you know things about the various kinds of ocean currents that are there? It might seem strange, but when you start talking, people can see that passion in your voice. And a passionate person is an interesting person. My life changed when I suddenly started becoming passionate about many things. When I started trekking and going on various kinds of exotic holidays to China, Japan, all over the place, I became more interesting. People started being more interested in me. It became easier to make friends, and it became easier to talk to anyone. Like I've mentioned before on this channel, people often come and say, Ashton, how is it that you can talk to everybody on the podcast that comes, make new friends so casually, easily? It's because of these 3 rules. I'm always smiling, I'm always open to talking to people. So as a result, that positivity is coming. I am so interested in what the other person's story is, not so interested in just sharing my own. But when I want to take a topic in a particular direction, I have a passion that I want to talk about, or that person talks about, and then we find common ground. And that's how friendship is born. So the way I would like you to use this video is in 2 ways. If you're young and going to college, etc., I'm sure there are people that you've always wanted to talk to, but were scared to. Go and speak to them today. If you're older, you're at work, it becomes very, very hard to make new friends at that stage in life. I want you to go out and make one new friend today. If you're at the sabzi wala, the vegetable market, talk to the person in the line next to you. If you're in the bus, start a conversation with the person next to you. If you're right now listening to this in a train, pick up a conversation with somebody, smile at somebody, and see the magic that follows. Another very interesting way of maintaining friendships is to share interesting things that you find on the internet. So please go ahead and share this video with your friends that you already have, friends that you know will find value in this, because ultimately the more friends we create, the better the social life that we generate around us, and hence the better quality of life that we have. So creating friendship habits is something that I'm very, very passionate about, and I hope that has been transferred to you during this video. Now please, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Press that like because it really, really helps with the algorithm. People find our video, know that it's a good video, so please help with that. And talk to me in the comments. I love hearing from you. I'm Ashton Doctor, your habit coach, and remember, awesome lives, they start with awesome habits.